Hello and welcome back to the Road to Get Cooking, and today I'm going to be finishing up my roasting tomato project. I got a little sidetracked with a project that I was working on for a catering client, so I didn't have a chance to upload the second part. But today I will be showing you how I processed the last 10 pounds of the tomatoes, and Banita Supermarket is the only place where I buy my produce, and everything that I've purchased from them so far has been absolutely A1. This is not a paid promotional video. I just happen to love Banita Market, and if I didn't, I wouldn't be sharing it with you. So this is the only place where I go for produce. And check out these carrots. Look at the size of them bad boys. And they are super sweet. I'm going to be roasting some and putting them in my pasta sauce, and the rest of them I'm going to can. And look at that. Alright, so for the Roma tomatoes, the only thing I did was just cut off part of the top and then cut off a little bit of the end, and I didn't throw the tops and the ends away. You'll see what I'm going to do with those in a little bit. And I just sliced them in half. I'm not going to deseed them, because the seeds will basically disappear when I roast them and then run them through my food processor. So I'm not worried about that. So I'm going to keep on working here, and you'll see in a little bit what I do with all the ends and the tops. And look at those tomatoes. They're absolutely gorgeous. Not one bruise, not one tomato that had bad skin on it. I mean, they were just absolutely picture perfect. I tell you, La Banita, if you live in the Las Vegas area, check out La Banita in your area, because they're all over town. Okay, so I'm going to continue working here. Here I'm covering up my tomatoes, and look at them. They're all gorgeous, aren't they? I'm going to leave them here for a bit so I can clean up my mess and get my oven warmed up, and I will be back here shortly. My tomatoes are roasting, so I'm going to start with this project. Now this is the bone broth that I'm making for Sophie. I cut up one of the carrots, and here's all the skins from the first project of roasting tomatoes. And I have the ends of the second project. And I also put some celery in there, some turmeric, and some black pepper, and chicken bones. So I'm going to let this cook all day long, and then by the end of the day, Sophie will have some delicious broth. And I'm going to take a break shortly here, have some lunch, put my feet up for a minute and rest, and then I'll be back later. All right, off camera, I dug out my Dutch oven pot, and I got all my sauce in there. You didn't need to see me grind it up in the blender, because you've seen me do that before. And here's what it looks like so far. It's been simmering for about a half hour now, and it smells absolutely wonderful. And here's my lemon juice that I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of lemon juice per quart jar. Now, the lemon juice came in a plastic container, and when I was putting it up, I had slippery hands and I dropped it and broke the lid on it. So I just poured the juice out into my glass jars here. So I'll be using my bottled lemon juice for my pasta sauce. All right, I have my jars warming up, and my canner just beeped at me and told me it's time to fill the jars. Now, the next couple of steps are going to be pretty well self-explanatory. I'm going to be adding the lemon juice, 2 tablespoons per jar, debubbling them, wiping off the lid, the rim, and then putting on the lids and putting them in the canner. So just sit back, watch me work like you always do, and just relax, and I'll see you back here shortly. Okay, that worked out perfectly. I ended up with a pint left over. So I'm gonna make some black bean chili this week, so I'll put that in the refrigerator and use that for my chili. Alright, and here is the finished product, and this low sugar mango jam is my absolute favorite, for real. And check out my sauce and those beautiful carrots. I tell you what, this was a day worth having, and there is the bone broth for Sophie, and she absolutely loves it. Absolutely loves it. Alright, so if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video, and if you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell, and make sure you give it a thumbs up. That way it lets YouTube know that you enjoyed my content. Thanks for stopping by, and you all have a blessed rest of your week, and be safe out there, and I'll see you again soon.